here to present a poem for Teacher's Day. It doesn't really have a title, but it's a Teacher's Day poem. Sarah walked down the road and found $100 bill. $100 bill on the floor, ever so still. To pick it up, she told herself, to me it won't even kill. But even if I knew I could, would I even dare to steal? Now, if she could, yes, she would, but she did the right thing because she was always taught that she should. What would we do without the knowledge that we have accumulated from primary, secondary school, and college, the understanding and the know-how of everything? What would we do if we did not know the numbers that are prime, or how to read the time, or how to clean up our grind? Where would we begin from if we did not know the crimes, or how to pantomime? Who equipped us with these skills to last us a lifetime? X-ray spots who is equals to who? What color is the sky? The sky is color blue. What sound does the cow make? It moves. We learn these things in nursery school. If not for these gifts, we will be totally lost, completely unanchored when we are tempest-tossed. We can hold on now forever onto the reality of literacy, and we owe our thanks to these educational supremacies. In our minds, they are builders, and in our minds, they are construction workers. When we make a mess in class, they become cleaners. When we feel ill, they are caregivers. When we begin to behave like kids, they become babysitters. In class parties, they are clowns and jokers. To unlock our inner art, they join us to become painters. For tours and excursions, they become event planners, and at those events that they have planned, they become the photographers. When they become counselors and therapists for when we behave crackers, and to foster our inner skills, they become coaches and trainers. When the age gets to our heads and we begin to behave bonkers, they are there to teach us manners. They become preachers who make believers. These guys can be anything. They are shapeshifters. These guys are our teachers. Through them, we learn of the information that relates to technology and communication. We now understand our different methods of calculation and the steps to reading comprehension, the 5 kingdom classification, and how to write essays of narration. I think our teachers are due for some appreciation. You see, you don't make statues out of stone. The statue is already in the stone. You just break up the excess pieces. This is what these guys do. They mold us and make us and shape us and break us. And when we are all ready, they release us out into the world to show up and front what they gave us. You see, there is humility in their service, and for what they do, they want to take no credit. But secretly, they are proud when they watch us lead the crowd. And when we get high up there, and fame is in our heads, and we are rolling in the comfort of the roses in our beds, the one question hangs in the air: do you remember them? These guys from behind the scenes, are you grateful for them? And even if you do remember them, what did you remember them as? Did you see them as those pains in your necks, or as those stubborn, unremovable specks? Did you hate it when they called you to give you advice? Or did you hate it when they said, pick your books up and revise? Did you find them as bothersome when they were on your case, or extremely meddlesome when they were all up in your face? But here's the thing. To make up your lessons, they spend sleepless nights marking and collating from dusk to dawn's light. And yet they come to class every single day and teach all day with all their might. Oh, come on, you just have to love them. These guys make your future bright. Remember when you tripped over your shoelaces and you landed on your rear? Who taught you how to tie them right so next time you don't share the chair? Who rang it into your head in class that to share is to care? And do you also recollect everything that you learned when they made you walk in pairs? Do you also remember when they come to class in the mood to tease, or when they just have this aura that puts you at ease? Indefatigably, essentially, their efforts never cease. I think they deserve rounds of applause, please. And now, on to our teachers. I beg you, do not say me. When it comes to you to pay,